This video demonstrates the use of a constructor in a class. We have a program that builds a database of people. Let's go ahead and run that program. And what it's doing is outputting, for example, Tina is a 43-year-old plumber, and then there's 4 other people. So we have a class called person. Let's take a quick look at that class. There are 3 private data members. The first is first name, which is a string. We have an integer of age and a string of occupation. And in our public, we have 2 functions. One is to set the person, so that takes in 3 parameters, the first name, the age, and the occupation. And the second function we have is the print person. And print person simply outputs the information of the person. And that's what has generated the output, such as Tina's a 47-year-old plumber. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take for the first person, Tina, and I'm going to output her information before we set her information. What is that? That looks like blank is a negative number year-old blank. So that is not what we should have going on. We should have something initialized for each of the persons. So what can we do? We can use a constructor. And the constructor is a function that has the same name as the class. So this class is person, so the function has the name person. And I'm making it a void function. The return type is void, and there are no parameters. Now let's define it next. It will be a person, a member of the person class, and the name of the function is person. And the return type is void, so we just put return. Now we want to set the first name to be none. And we'll set the age to be 0. And we'll set the occupation to be none. Okay, let's compile. We have an error, and the error is telling us that the return type specification for constructor is invalid. And that's because constructors do not have a return type. So I'll get rid of the void, and I'll get rid of the return. Okay, constructors are a special case. They do not have return types. All right, good to know. Let's compile again. We still have an error. On line 20, person has no member named occupation. Oh, it looks like I have a typo. Occupation. Good. What else? No other errors. Let's execute. So our default is now none is a 0-year-old none. Great. Thank you.